Madden Souls Rejects Rise. The hardest, most brutal franchise here is on Madden 26, every game feeling like a Dark Souls boss battle. Today up against the Denver Broncos. Before we get into that, let me say thank you to everybody out there joining in on this, being a part of the journey. I'm really enjoying this franchise series here. Now, would I like to have more wins? Hell yeah, you betcha guys, but at the same time, I'm actually really just enjoying this completely different feeling of just being completely outmatched. And I mean, we really can't allow ourselves any mistakes. It's just really as easy as that. I feel like we have found a play, again, that really suits our needs pretty well. It's the drive out, and basically it's the circle option going left and the X option going right. Now we're looking at Smith, and the good thing is I have those two fast receivers. Last week we managed to upgrade Ashton St. Louis to a star def trait. That is a huge learning for me. That is just a play that works in accordance with the strength of my quarterback and the receivers I have at my disposal. Because it just relies on two factors. Number one, getting the ball to the receiver, and then the receiver himself being fast. And that's something that we have. We've got those fast receivers, and what we don't have is a tough offensive line. We don't have time to wait for plays to develop. We don't have time to make sure players get into positions. That play, for instance, could have been fantastic if the offensive line gives me like 2 to 3 seconds more, and at the same time the receiver is faster, the quarterback is a little bit more accurate. But look at that, Xavier Smith is a fast receiver. He's just getting out there very quickly, and that's all we have to look for. 3rd and 2, I would like to go for a run play. I will not do that. Look at that, just floating the ball out there. It's a straightforward throw. It's basically, I think it's still a short one. And Ashton St. Louis has been fantastic. Now, as I said, we upgraded him to star last week, and this then we had kind of a follow-up discussion with the general manager, and he said something about developing even further. Now, the problem is it just showed up so quickly that I don't remember what it said. It just popped up and then it was gone again. And that was, yeah, I was a little bit bummed out. I only saw 125, so I think we have to get him 125 yards. But I don't know if we have to do this in this game now, or if we have to do it in the next game. Now, Barron with the slap on the hands here, getting that ball away from the receiver. That was St. Louis trying to get that ball. We're going to try and hit Smith on this one. Just coming over there, and there we go. That's another one of those plays that just kind of works quite well. And Xavier Smith here wearing the Rams jersey, which was added in the most recent update to the game. It's a nice touch, I think. Usually they only have those white ones, but here he has the really nice jersey. It's funny because if they're not on that team anymore, then you kind of have a mix and match look when you look at the player profile pictures. But whatever, it's a nice touch, and there's that. And our defense actually manages to stop them. We also have a gameplay goal. I think we have to hold them to less than 200 yards, but you know, that's not something that I'm really too paying too much attention to. Reisner here with a catch. Chad Norris rolling out of the pocket, getting the ball away on time and to his intended receiver. There you go, St. Louis hit going down there, and we can, we can just get forward here. We're still in the first quarter, and Coach Dreddeus is pretty happy. Now, what is my target? I haven't decided on an exact number, but I feel like if I were to get around, I don't know, 5 wins, that would certainly be an accomplishment. I don't want to be the last team. Oh dear, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I just dropped down because Anzalone was standing tall there, and I just immediately bricked it. All right, end of the first quarter, and we will be continuing now with the... Gonna try this one again. We're gonna go left to right this time. Now, second quarter is where you have to start thinking about clock management a little bit. But they're kind of wisening up, so we have to mix it up now. We have to mix it up. I'm not too happy about that, but we have to change things up a little bit. I'm looking for Shelton. I'm looking for Villa. There we go. Shelton crossing that line, and here we are. First and 10. Chad Norris, 104 yards. Good job, man. And even if that one play is the play that really benefits our team the most, it still is a situation where other teams do have an impact. Let's just check in on the player wear and tear situation. All right, we've got some impacts here. We're gonna look at Stefan maybe stepping in here. Good G. Oh shit, I knew it. Quick stop on Anzalone, and that is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. As soon as that ball came out, I was like, oh damn it. And it's just they adjusted. They have those two linebackers there now, and that is exactly what they're doing. We're gonna try a dagger. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can just keep on moving. Look at the coverage. Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right. Pressure is mounting. That's John Franklin Myers, formerly with the Jets. All right. We're gonna try and move away from Anzalone and that right hand side. Maybe we can get Smith rolling. Yeah. Nice. 3rd and inches. Anzalone on him. We're gonna try that play again. You know. Just hold on to the contact. There we are. Nice. Patrick Surtain did come over for that tackle. And there you go. Drive out. I'm gonna go left to right. Ashton St. Louis is my target at the beginning of the 2-minute drill. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. Let's see if we have an opening. I'm gonna chuck it out earlier, and that was a pretty rough hit from Franklin Myers here. 2nd and 5. Still looking pretty fit, everybody. And that was a good chuck, and here we go. Forwards, we're at the, what is it, 43. We're just gonna continue rolling here on this one. I would love to hit Jimenez, but that is just way too far out. I'm just looking for those short plays. Chad Norris, 16 out of 20, 141 yards, 1 touchdown today. He's a rookie. We're gonna go quick now, just for the moment. I want to get into field goal range. Jesus H Christ, number 9, like a laser guided freaking missile here. Now let's go right to left again. Xavier Smith, still no issues with the fitness as it seems. It's going down a little bit. All right. There we go. Oh goodness. All right, he got stuck on that play. Didn't get inside as quickly as I would have liked him. We're at 33 seconds now. It's field goal range. We have the timeout, but I would like to just, yeah, get forwards here. Let's stop that clock. Let's try and manage the time a little bit better. I would like a second touchdown. I'm not going to explain why I want a second touchdown because that's self-explanatory, but of course having 11 points difference is better than... oh man, ball comes out. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Alright, doesn't matter. That was Dre Greenlaw, 57. He joined the Broncos in this season now. He was a free agent. It's a really good, important... Fuck's sake. I knew it. Fuck you, Alex Anzalone, man. 16 seconds out of 36. I hope that's not enough. I saw that X route back there. I felt like, yeah, let's go for it. But of course, I was too elated by our progress so far. 10 and 7. Now, we're going to have to pick it up again in the 3rd quarter. Now we are behind. We're chasing the game. Absolutely not what I wanted. That was just super stupid of me. That is it. It's really good coverage there. Really good. They're not moving away with those 2 linebackers. So again, I have to adjust in the speed of getting the ball out there. 5 freaking tackles for Anzalone. That's pretty crazy, actually. Quick angle. There we are. And go, 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 go. Xavier Smith, just run. All right. And you're never going to guess who caught up with him. Frickin' 34. Anzalone. Look at that. Just all along the way. Keeping up. And of course, once he hits you, you're down. Now what I will do is I will take a very, very quick look at the depth chart because I feel like we could have some wear and tear. Yeah, there we go. Phew, Jesus. Alright, we're going to use McGuff right now. Then I think here we're looking good. What about the receivers? We've got Jimenez. Xavier Smith is completely banged up. St. Louis is pretty banged up. So we're going to use Burmeister instead of Smith. We're going to use Raleigh Webb, who of course is way slower. I actually don't really want to use him. Now, do we have other options down here? Is there probably another role that I could use, but it doesn't really look like it. Alright, we're going to go with a Risner maybe, or let's drag back Jimenez. I think we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like this. I know it's a lot of mix and match right now, but just have to make sure that we don't lose anyone to injury, and at the same time we have to keep attacking and using the players that are sort of the backup. But oh dude, all right, he got that one under control. I felt like that one was gonna start floating straight into the hands of the defender. I mean, that is a positive here, right? There we go, good catch. Jimenez over the line gets a 1st down. We're going to try that again from that left-hand side. Let's get Jimenez working. Running towards Patrick Surtain is something that I feel more comfortable with compared to running away from him. Injury timeout. That is Anzalone. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm happy about this because I never like opponents getting injured, and I'd rather figure out a way to work around them and beat them than basically the easy route than being injured. So I'm gonna put this out there, and that is my honest truth. At the same time, I'm a little bit relieved that he's off the field. Burmeister bungling his way forwards. 3 and 2. That was a good stop there. We're gonna try that again. 3rd and 2. I don't trust the offensive line to really, stop the incoming pressure. And Burmeister just needs... Oh, and he drops it. For fuck's sake, man. 4th and 2, man. Any suggestion? Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that suggestion at all, my man. 38 yards. I'd rather take the field goal. I should have taken it in the 1st half. That was really bad decision making by me. Ball is out. We're going to make this. All right, so 10 and 10. We just have to try and stay close to them. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Come on, defense. 13 and 10. All right. That is okay-ish. Now, we're going to look at the depth chart again. I would like to see if I can bring back a few players. This is taking quite long to regain fitness. What about these dudes here? St. Louis, Xavier Smith. Nah, he's completely banged up. Which sucks, because he's actually my... the player that has the best combination. St. Louis is fantastic as well. I'm going to put him at 3 again. I'm going to put Jimenez up here. Maybe we're going to switch Burmeister and Jimenez. Let's see how that one plays out. And McGuff will need to have all the help he can get. And there we go. Running away from Surtain. There we go. St. Louis. And I don't know if you could see it, but the speed of the ball leaving the hands of McGuff is so much slower compared to the speed coming from Chad Norris. But Chad Norris is super banged up, so we have to give him a break. Gonna try and use Jimenez here. There we are. All right. I felt like Surtain was gonna overtake him. Luckily, he didn't do that. Let's go short here. Just a quick short pass. Getting that turn, I really felt like that was going to take an age. But there we are. 13 and 10. Hold on to that one. And Ashton Lewis is actually pretty good in protecting the ball as well. You really have to acknowledge that one. All right, here we go. St. Louis again. Over the heads of the offensive line. Just head in there. 2nd and 1. Slowly but surely moving forwards. We're at the 32 now. 1 minute and 11. We have 2 timeouts left. Let's just keep that in mind. Jesus Christ. 3rd and 1. As I said, offensive line blocking is horrible. Absolutely horrible. To the point of not working at all. Come on, dude. Please, can you do something better than that? Field goal, 49 yards. Now, do we go the safe route, give him the ball back? I actually don't want to do that. Now, the question is, should I have done something differently? 4th and 1. I am actually going to try a shallow cross here. I don't know if they're going to be expecting that one, but we have Ortiz, we have Shelton. It's tight ends going in there. Hold on to that one, and Shelton gets the job done. That was... Whew! All right. Point in case. Sometimes you really have to just risk it. And again, that's a connection with Dark Souls. Sometimes you have to lay off that Estus Flask just a little bit longer. Holy shoot. Almost felt like that one was going to pop into the hands of the defensive player. Now, what's happening here? We're going to use Zach Bailey, who is way worse. And they're going to be blitzing us. And we're going to try and... 3rd and 10. All right, I'm gonna have to go the other way. We're going to try it like this. Surtain is in the... He's in the zone right now. It's going to be hard to get him out of that. Goodness gracious. 4th and 5. Now, what do we do? What do we do here? We're going to take a field goal. Yeah, there we go. Of course, we're going to be iced. 9 seconds to go. What I would like is to get an un-ice option, basically. There we are. We're really not far away. So where is the reticle? We're going to go like this. I think we should be good. Oh, all right. So 13-13, and let's just rewind quickly. No turnover at the end of the first half. Get that field goal and we win. Easy as that. Now it's overtime and we will have to score a touchdown to get back at the Broncos here. Let's go. We're going to put in our best players. McGuff is getting roughed up quite a bit again. So, let's see. Where's Smith? Didn't really improve that much, despite being rested a little bit. Jonathan Villa did get slightly better. Now, left tackle. What are we going to do? We're going to use Stefa here because we're having debuffs already. We're going to use... Do we have an injury here? Nope. Going to use Sutherland. Oh, Sutherland's injured. All right, we're not going to use Sutherland. We are going to use... Who can we use? No, we're just going to leave Quinn Bailey. What the hell? Dakota Shepley, Ryan McCollum. This is really not too much of a difference, right? So we're going to use Hambright here. And we're going to use Bailey. Now, what about this here? It's just small adaptations here. Need to have everybody performing as best they can to make sure that they just put all the power in it. Alright. Yeah, it's just small niggles, nothing crazy here. Alright, let's go. Jimenez. Well, ball speed really is interesting right now. Why is ball speed interesting? Because the ball is so slow in the air. Wow. That's a brutal hit right there. And I think the lesson to be learned, no matter how this turns out today, is just we have to be better in grabbing points. What the fuck was that? Can we just have a quick rewind on that? I would personally like to challenge that. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to lose that that timeout. But I don't know if this was really this was really something that you would call fair play. Here comes the ball. He jumps, and it's kind of bumped in the air. Well, almost caught by the defensive players. It's 4th and 10. Can we get Burmeister? Oh well. Yeah, that's it. Fuck you, man. I mean, it is their best player. And that catch is the nail in the coffin again. It's a 26-13. Patrick Surtain the second. Ball was out there. Again, a flopped catch. And then he just gets it ahead of Smith, who probably could have had it as well. There we go. Some nice dancing. That is, of course, the game. They win in overtime. And yeah, totally understand the frustration here. Should have had this in the bag. It's just as simple as that. All right, we drop down to 2 and 8. The Broncos push us down even further. This one does sting a little bit more. Denver, of course, being a conference rival, I would have liked to get this one here. Now, we are still not the worst team in the NFL, which is probably something to be happy about in our current situation. We're number 29. We do have those 2 wins, and as long as we don't drop down too many more, we should be fine. I think that can be counted as a success. What is a little bit interesting is that there's just teams that I don't get that. How can the Jags be so bad? How can the Cardinals be so bad? How can the Lions and the Bills be so far down? That's a strange one, right? The Giants are leading the whole thing, which is probably completely crazy. Then we've got the Ravens, Packers, Colts, Eagles, Steelers, Bears, the Chiefs in 8th spot. Yeah, makes total sense. Anyways, well, did I really enjoy today's game? I'm gonna say yes, I actually did. The only thing that really stings is that I probably should have put that game to bed in the first half. If I score that field goal, it is 16-13 at the end of regular game time, and we just win the game, and that's it. Tried to get too much over the Broncos. That didn't pan out too well, and yeah, it was a back and forth battle. Never felt unfair, and yeah, in the end, the mistakes that were made, they were just absolutely on my part. So I have to take ownership here. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of the series? Is it fun to watch, or is it not fun, me getting pummeled all over all the time? Yeah, just share your thoughts. I'm really interested. Apart from that, I would appreciate subscribe. Would appreciate a like, of course. That means a lot to me. Gonna say thank you to each and every one of you out there. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay awesome, and see you next time.